Let's talk about every job that I've ever had that led me to becoming an engineer and working in robotics. Starting when I was 14 years old, I worked 3 years at an ice cream shop. The third year I worked there, I just turned 17. They actually made me the manager of the entire place. Then the summer before my senior year of high school, I actually spent half the summer at like a nerd camp. I spent 6 weeks studying artificial intelligence, and that's what pretty much got me involved in like the whole STEM world. And the summer before my freshman year of college and the next summer, I worked as a nanny. Nannying paid so well. I worked for such an amazing family. I watched 3 girls, and we pretty much just went to the beach every day. And the summer between my sophomore and junior year, I got my first internship working at a naval base. I was a general engineering intern. I worked on some of the submarines and basically just looked into like little valves and stuff. Nothing too crazy. I did have a security clearance, but they really didn't have me look at much. I continued that internship throughout my senior year of college until COVID hit. Since I graduated in 2020 and I wasn't really sure what my next move was, I actually nannied that summer again. And while nannying, I applied and got into grad school at Northeastern. Once I moved to Boston a few months later and I started up school, I immediately got a full-time job working as a system design engineer at a biotech company. So this was my first actual industry job. As a system design engineer, I was pretty much designing labs where they do a lot of sample testing, and this actually involved small robotic arms that would move sampling things from different devices. So that was really my first introduction into robotics. I worked at that job for 2 years, working full-time, doing school full-time, and it was a smaller company, so I had so much opportunity to just learn different trades throughout the company. So I learned some stuff about robotics, manufacturing, project managers, product managers, and just how everything flowed. It's a little advantage to a smaller company is that you can get your hands involved in a lot of different things. Once I graduated, my resume looked pretty good because I was able to talk about all these things I did while being a system design engineer. Now that I had my mechanical engineering degree and I had my master's in engineering management, I was immediately looking for a job. It just so happened within like a week, I got hired as a technical product manager in the job I'm in right now. And I've now been in this position for about 3 years. I'm obsessed with it. I would never want to leave this industry. I love working in robotics. I love being a TPM, and yeah, it all started with just being like a girl in an ice cream shop. And that's it. Bye.